Okay, so that in a way puts that to rest, all of the talks about the snub and the handshake and all of that. The home-based Super Eagles, are you impressed with their quality of play?
Was not easy against Benin to be qualified. The first match was a defeat, 1-0 on penalty. All the time their penalty against us. In the second game was also a penalty against us, but Ezenva stopped it, fortunately, so we are qualified. It's a lot of work to do. It's a lot of work to do. I spoke with the president of the Football League, Mr. Sheu, and he knows it's a lot of work to do with the young. We must have young competitions. There will be a plan to make a better work with the young players, to have better players. Our teams are regularly eliminated in the first rounds of Champions League, and so we must be stronger in international level.
That's right. Let's just stay with the league. Tomorrow we'll have the final day fixtures. I see you at some venues. I've seen you in Lagos. You've gone to Shagamu. You've been to Ibadan, and I know you'll be in Jos again tomorrow. Does the league have quality compared to other leagues in Africa?
Yeah, it's a good quality. I can compare to Burkina Faso League, to Gabon leagues, professional league also. Tunisia League. Tunisia League is a little stronger. And Niger is a league also, is not so strong, but they work well. So I think it's a good level, but they must work more. We must have much more young, good players, and not only have a look in Europe who is born there, who will come with us, who played already in under-20 England or under-20 Germany, and cannot go in the first team from these countries, and we take them. You know, we must have also young players from here. They do a very good work in the academies, but the academies work more to bring them to Europe and not in the first division teams in Nigeria. So a lot of things to do, a lot of work to do. Let us qualify for this World Cup. And after, I think there will be a new program for the young and for the academies and for the clubs.
Someone is asking on social media, Coach, they said, if you believe so much in the league, why don't we have players from the league in the Super Eagles?
I don't believe so much. You say I'm a critic of that. It's okay, the league is okay, but they can do better. We have the best players in Europe. You see, we played against the Cameroon. Not only one player of the local league was in the 23 of Cameroon. So it's not the only country. We have so many good players in Europe. They have the advantage to have a good formation, to have a good discipline already, to have the age they declare, and not the football age or a real age. You know, it is the beginning is you must be honest with your date of birth. That is the number one. Number two, you must have a good academy. Number three, you must have around you a good environment also who helps you to learn the job. Number four, you must have a good competition in young already, under 13, under 15, under 17, under 20. There's a lot of work to do. You know, in Europe, all is here already, so it's easier to succeed when you're born in Europe than in Africa.
Okay. Let's just take more comments on social media. Shina Pella says, when Mikel was substituted in the second leg, why Mikel Agu, and what will John Ogu do to play for the Super Eagles?
Yes, so why Mikel Agu? That was the same in the first game. And nobody asked me after why Mikel Agu for Mikel Obi.
Because it was 4-0.
Because we got a penalty and the goal. So yes, you can. Me also ask me this question, why? I know why. Because this is a good player, a young player, a new one, a midfielder, who did very well in the first leg. And the experience of the first leg is always interesting for the second leg. So he did very well also, but was not him who did the penalty. We got the goal on the penalty. So when you get the goal after, you can always say it was a bad situation. But you know, in the first game, we put in also Kelechi. He scored. So in the second game, we tried the same. He couldn't score, but he did very well also.
We have to go back to the son is asking what really went wrong against South Africa.
Against South Africa, we had a team average 22 years. The youngest team I ever coached in my long career of professional football. So only young players, you know. Our 5 key players were not here. Victor Moses was not here. Igalo was not here. Mikel Obi was not here. Balogun, who is very important in defense, was not here. Replaced by Chidozie Awaziem, who's playing in Nantes now. The goalkeeper was different also. So this team did very well against South Africa, but he didn't score in first half. 60% possession of the ball. They played very well, they didn't score. They got a goal in second half, and after, young players can lose a little bit the concentration and becoming nervous and lost the game. But in this competition, we have enough games to be qualified for AFCON. I'm sure that we'll go there in 2019, perhaps in Cameroon, perhaps otherwhere, but I think that this team will finish at least second in the group.
The Zambians are coming with the bulk of their under-20 team. This guy is concerned, Chris Ada, says it's going to be a youthful team. How do you intend to cage them?
They did like us. They brought young players, you know. And when you see the teams who have older players, like Algeria, like Côte d'Ivoire, who lost against Gabon at home, older players, you need fresh players also. You need a good cocktail between young and old. We have them now, because in each department of our team we have young and experienced. Too young, too experienced. So I think it's the best one. Zambia is very, very young. They are champions of Africa under 20, of course. They bring them in. It's normal. They lost the first games. So against us already, made a draw in Cameroon. They had to change all. They did it, and they succeed. And they won the 2 games against Algeria, what means that is a very, very good football team.
Good football team. We'll come back to you. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Gernot Rohr is still with us. Let's go on this final break. When we come back, more tweets will be read on the program. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.